Donald Edward Muffley, machinist mate, second class. And then I was selected the Hector as my destination for my service. I reported aboard the Hector April the 18th, 1956. It was my 20th birthday present. She was a Pier 1 in San Diego. I got out of the taxi and I looked up and I said, good God, what a birthday present. It was my 20th birthday. And so that was my first experience of the largest thing I'd been on was a Chris craft. And so I got up there and was assigned to a bunk, and then you just learn where to go. And the main thing to learn, when anybody would be hearing this, the first thing you want to know is where the chow hall is. And which we had some very good chefs. I never passed up any meal on there. We had some names for some of the meals, but I won't mention those. When you report aboard the ship, you're in 90 days of getting acquainted with it. But the bosun, I did bosun mate stuff then. I didn't go to the engine room right away. I used to be a painter before I went in, and so the bosun mate, he put me in what they called the sail locker. Of course, we didn't have any sails, which was the very bow of the ship, and as low as you could go and as forward as you could go. Well, I just was used to painting, and I just swapped the paint around, and I was sitting up there, and he come back, and he said, "Why are you out of here?" And I said, "Well, I'm done." So he wanted me to transfer to be a bosun mate. I said, "No, I got to one school, I don't want to go to another one." But it's always was very hot in the engine room. Normal steaming temperature is 144 degrees. So we always stand around on blowers most of the time. You also have pumps down there to pump water through the ship. We send it to the evaporators where they take the salt out of the water. We had a guy that was the last officer, was an admiral, and he said we had the best tasting water in the Navy.